Hey everybody, it's Chris from Land Helmets coming at you today to show you exactly what to do if you would like to purchase the AeroPro helmet along with the visor. Alright, so I'm going to basically take you from start to finish and kind of give you a picture guide on how to install that visor into the helmet. So first, what we'll do is we've got the helmet in the box. We're going to go ahead and unbox the helmet here, take it right out of the package. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and put the packaging aside, put the AeroPro helmet right here. Next, I've got an Allen wrench here, and you'll see that I use this just to basically secure the nut into the side component here. But next, let's go ahead and open up the box in which the visor will come in. Okay, so you've got in this case, I got the smoke visor here. We'll unpackage that, set it right next to the helmet. And what I like to do is I like to take the hardware out of the box and completely out of the package. So in this case, I'm just going to dump the hardware right onto the table here in its entirety. Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead. Okay, so next step, we have all our components laid out. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the helmet to the side and we're going to pop this right out. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and pop out that side. Pop out the other side. There's literally just two pieces that you need to remove, and that's step number one. Step number two, go ahead and flip the helmet upside down. And what we're going to target here is, you see this larger hole? We're actually just going to feed one of these gold nuts right into it. Okay guys, so I know it's a tough angle here, but I want to show you again. It's going to be inserted into this bigger hole and it's going to feed right through there. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the gold nut with my fingers into, as I mentioned, the bigger hole, which to lay the groundwork, it's now currently positioned in there. The next step, and this is why I have the Allen wrench here, is to, from an angle, kind of push that down. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you apply force to all sides. Okay, no need to be gentle here. Just go ahead and use a little bit of force again to ensure that that is firmly secured into that hole. And what it should look like is that it should be nice and flush. Okay, next, turn it around. Do the exact same thing on this side, okay? We've moved on to step three. We've got the gold nuts secured on both sides. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this piece, okay? And we're going to line it up with the two other pre-drilled holes, okay? And what I generally do is I just wanna make sure that they're nice and lined up before I put any pressure, but it's very simple. It'll just snap right on. Okay, so you do the exact same thing on this side, guys. You're just gonna go ahead, align with the pre-drilled holes, make sure that everything lines up pretty solid, and it snaps on. Pretty simple. Okay, so that's all right guys, step four. So first and foremost, I've got the accessory visor here. I want to make sure that your helmet orientation is correct, so at home just make sure that that arrow is pointing down. That way you can align with the inserts here. So we'll go ahead and apply the left side first. All I do is I simply just make sure that it aligns there and make sure that it kind of hovers over the front brim area there. Okay, so I've got that secure. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this washer, and you'll see there's actually a tiny cutout or formation. So I am going to go ahead and place that directly in line with that cutout there. So that way I'm holding that secure, okay? And next, I'm going to take this component with this screw and essentially insert that screw in. All right, so we've got everything all aligned, okay? One tip that I would suggest is go ahead and put your pointer finger, the bottom on my left hand here. I use my pointer finger to hold in that gold screw, or excuse me, the gold nut that we first applied. That will give you leverage, because what you're going to do is you're going to use the washer, the screw, and the top component to secure the visor, and you're just going to feed that down, okay? Now what's going to be absolutely essential is that you hold that gold screw in place and you put a little bit of pressure from the top while twisting clockwise, okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to go ahead and have the screw feed right into the threading and lock right into place. So all I'm doing is, again, I'm putting a little bit of pressure here. As you can see, I'm not using this to screw in anything. I'm just simply using a little bit of force from the top while turning this, and it's actually secure already. So this side, pretty much done. Let's go ahead and flip it over, okay? It's okay. All right, so we've got the left side secure. All right, that was pretty cool. Didn't need any hardware to get that nice and secure. Gonna do the exact same thing on this side. So again, let's make sure that it's nice and flush, right? There's no gap on the top. As you can see, everything's aligning really well. Okay, I've got this side in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the washer and align it with the shape there, okay? Just so you can see that. All right, I'm then going to take the other screw and cap, and again, just feed it through there. All right, guys, I've turned the helmet just a little bit because I'm right-handed and I could get a little bit more leverage this way, but same rules apply, okay? I'm gonna put pressure on the top screw, all while simultaneously twisting clockwise to secure the visor, okay? And I'll know it, and you'll know it when you feel it, because at a certain point, you're not gonna be able to tighten that anymore. But I believe that is now firmly in place, and go ahead and listen. It holds nice and secure, and the visor is officially, the visor assembly is officially complete. So yeah, we as a land helmet team just, we wanted to show you how it looks. And what do you think, Monica? You think it's a good fit?
Yes, but let me try with my glasses.
You know what, I'll do that too.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and put that down.
Perfect, yeah.
Land helmets.